We have a blockbuster trade going on in the NBA as Luka Doncic has been traded to the LA Lakers for Anthony Davis. Now, here are the details. It's a three-team trade involving the Utah Jazz as well. The LA Lakers, they will be getting Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris. The Dallas Mavericks will receive Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick via Lakers. And the Utah Jazz will receive Jalen Hood-Schifino, a 2025 Clippers and Mavericks second-round pick. Now, this is out of nowhere. This has to be the biggest trade within the past decade in the NBA, and let's look at it from each team's perspective. The Utah Jazz, they're getting back a young player and multiple draft picks. That's always been the MO for Danny Ainge. As for the Lakers, they're getting back a superstar, arguably a top 3 player in the NBA in Luka Doncic, only 25 years old, and he's the long-term answer for this team as LeBron James is entering his final years. And for Luka Doncic, we've seen him carry the load and being able to lead a team to multiple playoff appearances and even an NBA Finals run. And for them to trade away Anthony Davis makes sense because he had mentioned previously, telling reporters that he wants the Lakers to make a trade for a center because he is naturally a power forward. He's always been a power forward throughout his entire career up until the past couple of years, and it seemed like that was the wake-up call. And what's surprising about all this is that Anthony Davis, Luka Doncic, and even LeBron James, they were caught off guard by this trade. And what's even more interesting is that the Lakers, they approached the Dallas Mavericks about a Luka Doncic offer. It felt like Luka Doncic was an untradeable player because of how talented he is and how young of a player he is as well, and he still ended up getting traded. And what's even more stunning is that no other team really showed that kind of interest because no one expected Luka Doncic to be available, which leads to the Dallas Mavericks' point of view. Why would they make this trade? Doncic won't be 26 until the end of this month. Anthony Davis will be 32 in a couple of months as well, and he has a history of injuries as he is currently out with an abdomen strain. And ironically enough, Luka is also out. He is dealing with a calf strain. He won't return until likely after the All-Star break. So it will be a while until we'll see either players get to play for their respective teams. But here's what's interesting. Dallas Mavericks general manager Nico Harrison, his response to the trade is that he believes defense wins championships. He believes that getting an all-defensive center and an all-NBA player with a defensive mindset gives them a better chance on winning now and in the future. Now, my response to that is the only part that makes sense is AD is, of course, an elite defender. He has a strong track record, and Luka Doncic, he's an elite offensive player. However, defensively, he's not the best at that. As for defense winning championships, that's such a cliche thing to say, especially since offense has been empowered more than ever. Whereas the final part of his statement, mentioning that it gives them the opportunity to win in the future, that's only for a short period of time because I've mentioned previously, AD is going to be 33 years old. And Kyrie Irving, he's going to be 34. So the championship window has dramatically gotten smaller because of this trade. Now, here's an important factor to note. There are some reports out there mentioning that Dallas had major concerns with Luka Doncic due to his constant conditioning issues and the looming commitment of another Supermax contract extension this summer. So that might be the main reason why the team eventually traded Luka away. That might not be the main reason why, but it's something to be aware of. And that will be a question the Lakers will have to face moving forward. Now for the Lakers, they get better offensively, but dramatically get worse defensively. They have zero rim protection, and they will very likely be in the market for another big. As for Dallas, they do get worse offensively, especially in the perimeter, especially in the passing game, as not only Doncic was their best scorer, he's their best playmaker. And on top of that, it gave Kyrie Irving the authority to play shooting guard, which is something that he prefers rather than playing point guard. But on the upside, defensively, they're going to be nasty, knowing that AD and Gafford, along with Lively, once he gets back healthy, they easily will have the best overall rim protection in the NBA. But as far as playoff run, we'll have to wait and see. But in the meantime, if you're wondering when these two teams will face again, 3 weeks from now, February 25th in LA. And if there's no setbacks, both AD and Doncic should be available. Now, the trade is still fresh. There should be some more details coming out. But as of right now, let me know what you guys think down below. And that's all for now, you guys. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share with others. As I'll see you guys next time.